What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Ms. Marvel, the brand new Disney Plus Marvel series. I was not very excited to watch this really at all, to be honest. The trailers to me looked very much like it was some sort of a Disney Channel type show, you know, aimed towards younger audiences. So it didn't look that appealing to me, but I have heard some good things, and at the same time, I'm sure it could still be a good show, and maybe it'll, you know, surprise me and it'll actually be something that is for me. I don't know, but I'm gonna watch it anyways. It is a Marvel show from the MCU, so I might as well check it out. And I am hoping to be surprised. You know, it's just, it doesn't seem, I don't think it's a problem though. Like, I don't think the fact that it looks like it's aiming towards younger audiences is a problem, because MCU is kind of for everyone. You know, Marvel is for everyone, so I don't really think it's a bad thing that they have certain shows that are more so aimed towards certain audiences, younger audiences. And I don't know, that's just what the trailers kind of appear to be. And I'm not like that familiar with the character of Ms. Marvel, but I do know, you know, the variations I've seen her, like in the video game, for example. She has very different types of powers than the ones that they're presenting in the show. It's not very comic accurate what they're doing, which I usually don't care about comic accuracy, but when it actually is something that I think would be cooler if it was like the comics, that's when it becomes a problem, because I think her abilities were pretty damn cool. And the ones in the trailers look a little bit more like Green Lantern type things, but I'm still excited to see it regardless. Like I said, I don't like, you know, negatively judging things until I actually check it out for myself. So let's watch this. If you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be my Patreon, which is in the description down below, as well as early access to these videos. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Oh, this song? I think this song was in the trailer, right? I'm assuming the show is going to really appeal towards this generation, you know? So it's going to have probably a lot of more modern music.
The final chapter to my 10-part series on Earth's mightiest hero, Captain Marvel.
So yeah, she's supposed to be like this really big fan of the Avengers, right? Yeah. Which is kind of cool.
How about you start by turning the car on?
Damn.
You set her up to fail, having her drive in the street with all the other cars.
Ma'am,
Yes?
because of your daughter, I'm walking home.
Yeah, she's probably obsessed with New York City because of all the Avengers lore going on in the city.
Just gonna sneak in and grab my chem textbook.
Alright, we're in the middle of something. What's that?
You could take the middle of something over there. You don't have to be there for it.
Rough morning all around. I'd bet you were gonna
Matt
pass.
Lintz. I know him from The Walking Dead.
I crashed my cart into his cart.
Oh, that's on you.
Are you inviting me over to play Smash Bros? Because if so, I'm busy.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Thing is, I do hate the game.
The music sounds like retro, almost.
Sorry, Zoe.
It's fine.
I like your jacket.
It's like it's from like a 90s video game or something.
Where's Kamala? Who knows? No one knows. I don't even know. I can't see. Where? And I know, fantasy's fun. Fantasy's really fun. But right now, I need you to pull yourself together and join reality.
I do like the style. It has an interesting style to it that fits very well with the very doodly teenager. She seems to be very, you know, artistic. And it kind of shows in the editing style of the show.
In concept, it
Is that her costume?
but it's gonna take a lot of finesse.
It's not bad. I'm really curious to see how she gets her powers.
Okay, fine. How about a mashup, like Captain Panther or Iron
Yeah, that's what I mean about the editing style. It's kind of like Edgar Wright almost.
So there's this thing called AvengerCon. You know, it's really something incredible. It's never been done before. It's like the first fan event celebrating our great heroes of our time. And Bruno's, he's like really into this stuff, you know, so he really wants to go.
She make it seem like she doesn't want to go more than him, probably.
They want to go to a party at night. Is this a joke?
No.
Is Bruno recording this for internet?
Look, I promise I wouldn't do anything stupid. You do trust me, right?
No, I don't trust you.
Of course she does.
No, I don't.
She does.
Oh, that's cool. The text message shows up on the ground there. That's cool. Damn, I love this style. That's, I think, the best thing this show's got going for it is its editing.
So your brother told us about your Avengers party?
He did.
Yes. And even though it will be a distraction from your studies and there will be a lot of haram going on there, Kamala, we have decided to let you go.
I wonder what he said.
Your Abbu will drive you there and he will go inside with you for 2 hours. And as far as your dressing goes... Wait, that is yet to come.
I think that's pretty great.
I can't wear Shawaramis to Avenger Con, okay? And you can't come with me. Not just like that, because it is so humiliating.
Well, that upset them.
If you don't go with your dad, you're not going at all.
Damn.
You're not going to dress up like all those other girls in skimpy outfits.
I don't think Captain Marvel's outfit was very skimpy. Oh! Damn!
Don't worry, it'll be finished by then. I hope.
Oh wait, that looks a hell of a lot better. Oh, this is just her visions. Yeah, this isn't actually what it looks like.
That's where you come in, right?
What?
You and your fancy Zuzu system are gonna be my cover. So, when there's a knock on the door, don't come in, I'm changing! Finally, you being a genius is coming in handy.
Is that us spiking off a bridge onto a bus?
Dream bigger, Bruno.
Okay, does how we get there even matter if you haven't finished your costume yet? They want you to bring some of you to Captain Marvel, right? So your mom's Hulk isn't the right idea, but maybe something Pakistani?
Is there something special to that thing? Is that gonna cause her to get her powers, maybe? Damn! That was not a good idea. It's a lot different than what I thought it was gonna look like. It's pretty cool though. I was thinking of like the Avengers Day from the game, but I guess it's a lot different because it actually had the Avengers show up, whereas this is just like Comic-Con but for the Avengers. Is she confirmed to be in the next Captain Marvel movie? I think she is.
Is that Zoe?
Oh, is it the girl she saw at school? She ran into? Looks more like a Wonder Woman, not Wonder Woman, a Supergirl costume. Oh, you left the gloves. There you go. I feel like that thing's probably gonna give her powers because it seems like they're making a big deal out of it. Oh, it does. Yep. I wonder how though. Like, it better have some backstory to it, you know? The fuck? What the fuck? What was that? She go into the upside down? Like... Is it the flashes that are doing it, or is it the... Oh shit! She lucky that didn't kill someone. Almost knocked off the head. Well, I think she probably won. Oh fuck. Why is that thing coming down with so much speed? They're still clapping? Oh my god, everything's coming apart.
Do you want to take a picture? I'll tag you. I follow that.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo! She got murked. That was kind of hilarious. I still think it would have been so much cooler if it was the stretchy hand shit. or the big hands. They're not really stretchy. It's different than Mr. Fantastic, but I guess this is easier to explain. Just comes from whatever that device is. I don't know.
I'm trying to protect you from yourself. I've seen what happens when people get obsessed with their fantasies.
I know, you're just gonna tell me some story about Nani and...
So you knew what I was going to say tonight. And you knew that it would betray me. It's time to stop fantasizing. I wish that you would just focus on you.
I guess she will do that. I mean, she's got powers now, so...
Who do you want to be in this world, huh?
Okay. Any after credits? No? Oh, there is. Why the fuck does it... I hate the after credits shit. Just put it right after the episode. Don't make us look through the credits to find it.
Check this out. A teenage girl at Avenger Con. I've never seen powers like that.
Whoa. Yeah, bring her in.
And that's that. So, it's kind of hard to judge an episode like this, to be honest, because it was very much just the very beginning of the story. Kind of just a quick origin story of her getting her powers. But it did develop the character well, and I really do like the whole family dynamic going on with her, how her parents are very overprotective, and, you know, how she has to deal with that. And that conversation at the end especially, I think kind of motivated her to probably want to try to see what she could do with these abilities and see what she could make of it. So I think it was a lot better than I expected. It definitely was more mature than I expected in a lot of the moments, but it still had that very fun feel to it, and I think a big part of that was because of the editing, which I think is probably the highlight of the episode for me, is the editing. That's the thing I think I enjoyed the most, just because it's very different. Obviously, I wouldn't want every single movie and show I watch to be like this, but it works really well in this show, and they do a lot of good stuff with that. The directing too, also, there's a lot of cool shots that I really liked. I think there's definitely something to be said about some of the special effects in terms of the CGI. None of that looks that great to me, which I normally wouldn't complain about that, but because it's Marvel and it's really big budget stuff, they should be able to afford better CGI than that. And unfortunately, sometimes it looks a little off. It has in a couple of the MCU shows, but not a big negative. I do still wish her powers were the same way it was in the comics, but again, that's not a make or break for me. I could still enjoy it with the cosmic abilities. It's just not really the same as the comic version, which I just think the idea of that's a little bit more cool, just because it's like, I think a big part of that character is that she's supposed to have these abilities that are almost seen as like gross, which, I mean, someone making their hand really damn big is going to look kind of eerie and gross, whereas this just looks cool. Like, no one's going to think this looks weird. I mean, even in the episode, everyone was like, wow, that is awesome. But I think a big interesting part of her character was that her abilities seemed very different and strange and weird, and almost like weird to look at, you know? This just looks kind of beautiful. All these colorful stuff, you know, it's nice to look at. So I think that's the only issue I have with it not being comic accurate. I don't really care about things not being comic accurate just for the sake of it, but if it has some story importance, then I do kind of care to a degree. And it's hard to judge a lot of other stuff because we just haven't gotten much of the bulk of the story yet. Again, this is just the origin of it. And like I said, I enjoyed the episode more than I thought I would. So that's a huge plus. Definitely is not probably going to be one of my favorite MCU shows, just because, like I said, it doesn't appeal to the type of stuff I usually tend to enjoy as much. But like I said, I'm enjoying it, so I will continue to watch it. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to see full uncut reaction, check out that on my Patreon, which is in the description down below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.